Good afternoon, D-Tech community. Welcome to the Class of 2024 graduation ceremony. Please help me welcome the D-Tech staff.
To last throughout the years. So bring your good times and your laughter too. We gon' celebrate your party with you. Come on now.
And now, the moment we've been waiting for. Please help me welcome our guests of honor, the Class of 2024. Class of 2024, you may now be seated. Please welcome seniors Leah Santos and Emily Hong to the stage.
Hello, Class of 2024. I'm Leah Santos.
And I'm Emily Hong.
I'm so excited to be welcoming you all today. The first time I came onto D-Tech's campus, the first thing I thought was, well, this is chaotic. It was sophomore year, and we were having our introduction to our classes with masks and 4 feet of distance. The noise of music and people were everywhere. This chaos was something I never felt before. It was unexplainable and different because students were the ones leading the tours and activities. The trust that Advent gives to students is why I tried so much at D-Tech. D-Tech taught me, and hopefully many others, that we are more than just a number on campus, and that we can truly change the world. The constant change in cycles and in between intersession classes, lack of finals, school dances, community meetings, DTech bread, and student versus staff basketball games are so much of what makes up DTech. There are things that only you and I will only understand. It is rare to find someone outside of us who can relate to our experience. Ubuntu DTech, which for those of you who don't understand, I am because of you. Go calculators!
Thank you, Leah. Our class should be proud of our accomplishments. We were the ones that changed the environment and reignited the school spirit after the pandemic. We led school initiatives, updated school merchandise, and became founders and leaders of clubs and organizations prominent in our school community, such as Student Council, D-Leadership, Robotics, and Ambassadors. We made the school better for ourselves, but most importantly, we made it better for those who will come after us. For me, DTech was an incubator that enabled my growth as a person and a student. I became an active and vocal student leader. Developing and planning our winter and end-of-year festivals gave me a lot of confidence that I could do more. So when Melissa approached me to start Student Council, I knew it'd be something that we could nail. DTech truly is like no other school, and really is a special place. It's important to acknowledge that the spirit of DTech is student empowerment. As I've shared, the school gave me the confidence that, given the opportunity, we the students can rise to the challenge. So as we finally have calmed down from speedrunning our innovation diploma to maxing out our CBL, I just want to say one more thing. Congratulations, class of 2024. We made it!
Now introducing our school director, Dr. Margarita Contreras.
Good afternoon. Distinguished members of the Board of Trustees, esteemed staff, honored guests, beloved families, and most especially, our graduating seniors. It is an honor and privilege to welcome you to the Class of 2024 DTech High School graduation ceremony. Bienvenidos a queridas familias e invitados distinguidos a este evento especial mientras celebramos a nuestros estudiantes. As we gather here today to celebrate the unique and remarkable journey of the graduating class of 2024, I am filled with an overwhelming sense of pride. Each one of you has reached a significant milestone in your life, one that marks the culmination of your individual paths of hard work, dedication, and growth. Today is a momentous occasion, not only because it signifies the end of your high school journey, but also because it marks the beginning of a new chapter in your life. As you prepare to step out into the world beyond DTech, I urge you to reflect on the experiences that have shaped you, the lessons that have guided you, and the dreams that have inspired you. For many of you, the journey to this moment has been filled with challenges, particularly in light of the unprecedented events that have unfolded over the past few years. The COVID-19 pandemic tested your resilience, adaptability, and strength in ways a few could have imagined. Yet in the face of adversity, you have demonstrated remarkable determination and perseverance. Together, you have navigated the complexities of remote learning, adapted to an ever-changing school environment, and overcome countless personal hurdles along the way. As a class, you have shown resilience in the face of uncertainty, compassion in the midst of adversity, and a steadfast commitment to your education and your future. Despite the challenges you have faced, you have emerged stronger and more determined than ever before. As you stand on the threshold of a new chapter in your life, I encourage you to embrace the opportunities that lie ahead with courage, optimism, and a sense of adventure. Whether you are pursuing higher education, entering the workforce, or embarking on a different path altogether, remember that the journey to success is rarely linear. Design thinking has taught us to embrace failure as a stepping stone to growth, embrace challenges as opportunities for learning, and embrace setbacks as a chance to persevere. This mindset will be invaluable as you navigate the complexities of the world beyond high school. And above all else, never lose sight of the values that have guided you thus far: curiosity, compassion, empathy, and a commitment to learning. Today, as we celebrate your achievements, I'm reminded of the incredible qualities that define the graduating class of 2024. You are not only self-directed learners, but also design thinkers. Individuals who approach problems with creativity, innovation, and a willingness to explore new ideas. You are innovators, Model UN moderators, bread members, athletes, sailors, DRG dwellers, authors, college students, journalists, interns, designers, engineers, intercession teachers, student leaders, and aviators. You are mentors. You are friends. You are dragons. You make the school. You are special. You are DTech. You possess the skills, knowledge, and vision to shape the world around you. You believe that the world can be a better place and that you can play a part in making it happen. As you go forth into the world, remember that you carry with you the hopes, dreams, and aspirations of all those who have unwaveringly supported and believed in you along the way: your families, your teachers, your advisors, your friends, and your community. Cherish the memories you have made, the friendships you have forged, and the lessons you have learned. So, class of 2024, I leave you with this quote from the former First Lady Michelle Obama. Young people, don't be afraid. Be focused, be determined, be hopeful, be empowered. Empower yourselves with a good education, then get out there and use that education to build a country worthy of your boundless promise. Graduates, today we celebrate not only your achievements, but also your resilience, your strength, and your determination to succeed. The world awaits your talents, your passions, and your unique contributions, and I have no doubt that you will make us proud in all that you do. So go forth with confidence, go forth with courage, and go forth with the knowledge that the future is yours to shape. On behalf of the entire school community, I extend my warmest congratulations to every one of you. Dragons, you got this. Congratulations to the class of 2024. Now, I'd like to welcome onto the stage Senior Cooper McCreary.
How could I describe the DTech experience for us, the class of 2024? Well, I would say that our class's story is very similar to that of Homer's Odyssey. Our grade, just like Odysseus, had its challenges along the way, some of which seemed existential, but we were resilient, just like Odysseus in his quest to return home after the Trojan War. How may I tell this story? Well, it begins with freshman year, the year where the sky was orange, I took classes from Florida, Coistream was a thing, and we had dedicated D-Lab days. During this year, there were bleak times, and times where we thought we would never meet each other. But we made the most of it through school events and movie nights, where our grade came together for the first time. Sophomore year came and went, like the Cheetos we burned in chemistry. We learned what burger over burger is, and we debated mariners in history class, along with reading about some stranded kids on an island with a conch shell in English. Most importantly, though, we were able to build community as a grade after thinking the world was going to end. Junior year, we saw various changes at the school, but we kept on going through the lens of a raisin in the sun, being interns for various local companies and organizations during intersession, to taking biology and talking about the parts of a cell. Lastly, senior year came, and now it is coming to a close. But a quick reflection. We wrote our college apps in English, researched local elections in Gov, prepared our financial futures in Econ, and got to make change in D-Lab that we ourselves want to see. Now, I just want to take a moment to thank the teachers who guided us on our way, just as Athena did with Odysseus. I specifically would like to thank the people at home that support us day in and day out. Ms. Atkinson and especially Ms. D, both of you have not just helped us as a grade become better thinkers and problem solvers, but I speak for all of us. When the times got tough in class, you both challenged us to persevere. Just as President John F. Kennedy said, we do things not because they are easy, but because they are hard. Finally, Mr. Pierce, you have been my advisor the past 3 years and were given a group of young boys who you listened to and guided. In English, you kept work practical, whether it was writing a resume and compiling a list of references, learning how to learn, or writing an APA essay to prepare us for college, even if it was tough to finish right at the end of the year. Thank you, and to all the other staff members who had the opportunity to work with our class as well. To my peers, the class of 2024, I implore you to be just like Odysseus, resilient in bleak times, hold hope, and make the best of any situation. Things won't go the way you want in life, but it's the connections you make along the way and how you go about life will carry you forward. So once everyone up here finishes speaking, don't forget these years, but cherish them in your memory. Like the Odyssey, we have epic, unpredictable, and resilient lives ahead of us. Thank you. I would now like to introduce Board of Trustees President Betsy Corcoran.
Hello, class of 2024, families, friends, and of course, our fantastic school team. It is just a delight to be here with you today. On behalf of the DTEC Board of Trustees and honestly, all of the adults in your life, I'm thrilled to say congratulations and go Dragons! As Cooper just described, you have had quite a journey these past 4 years. Design Tech was started as a place to nurture creativity and exploratory thinking, a place to see the world and understand how to problem solve from a variety of different perspectives. And yet, you were forced to spend your freshman year more or less alone at home during those long, long days of COVID. Did you guys ever see the 2015 movie called The Martian? Any of you guys see that? There was an astronaut played by Matt Damon, and he stranded on Mars. And to survive, he clung to one idea, and he had a famous call to action. He would say, in the face of overwhelming odds, I am left with only one option. I'm gonna have to science the sardines out of this. Well, you guys thought your way through COVID. And even though you only met as a class in person sophomore year, you created a warm and a generous community, a doers community. And I'll tell you this, if I were stuck in space, I would want you, this extraordinary team of design thinkers with me every meter of the way, because I know you would figure out how to get us home. Now, you probably know that classic school feedback that we all love to give, 2 stars and a wish. Y'all know that? Well, it's a clever way of kind of sneaking some criticism in there, right? So I'm gonna change it up. I'm gonna call it 3 ribbons and a prophecy. To the class of 2024, I award you a first place ribbon for building community. You literally started with little but electrons and images of each other on Zoom, and now at the conclusion of these 4 years, you've built a really special thing, the most special thing that humans can build, relationships, friendships with each other. Those will last a lifetime. I'd like to also give another first-class ribbon to every single graduate here for perseverance. What does perseverance feel like? Feels like going to class when you don't want to. Feels like reaching out to your classmates to help explain a project or finish a problem, get something done. feels like connecting with someone who's struggling and helping them through. It feels like pushing yourself to the point that your younger self might have said, I can't. But this self, your grown-up self, said, I did. You all done that. And that is why we're celebrating you here today. And I'd like to give a third first-class ribbon to the family, to the friends, and to the teachers who've had your back these 4 years. Many of the adults in your life had a pretty rough ride through COVID too. But what inspired them and gave them hope through those long days and longer nights was you graduates, watching you grow, watching you rebound, watching you laugh, joke around, maybe even grab the last piece of dessert. You thought they didn't notice? Well, they did. Graduates, do me this favor. Close your eyes for 1 minute. Just close your eyes and picture an adult or two, someone who's had your back for these past 4 years. Give them a mental hug. And then if you see them in person, maybe give them the old-fashioned kind too. Okay, you can open your eyes. Now for the prophecy. Prophecies are powerful forces if you let them work their magic. So here's my prophecy for you. You, the 2024 graduates of DTech, will leave this place and take with you the powers of observation, the courage to ask questions about the world, and the thoughtfulness to reflect on what you learn. You will challenge conventional wisdom, not just because you can, but because you will see a need in the world to make the world a little bit of a better place. You will ask yourself that question: how can I help? How can I make this situation better? You will win allies, you will build friendships, you will inspire other people around you, and you may even get more dessert in the process. Like the koi fish, you will swim many, many streams and leap all the waterfalls that you encounter. We are all deeply proud of what you've accomplished here. And when we look at you, we see beautiful golden dragons. Congratulations. And now, I would like to welcome to the stage Ms. Trent for awarding of innovation diplomas.
Hi, everybody. The Innovation Diploma program provides an extensive 1- to 2-year educational journey centered on cultivating design thinking skills and mindsets. Students immerse themselves in addressing authentic real-world problems, utilizing design methodologies, and working closely with peers, educators, mentors, and industry experts, and community stakeholders. By participating in this program, students acquire both the understanding and the capacity to bring about positive change in the world. The graduates of this year's Innovation Diploma program have delved deeply into a variety of pressing global issues. Among these are initiatives to ensure access to clean water, the development of tools for first responders in natural disasters, opportunities for improving mental and physical health, establishing a viable system for sustainable DTech merchandise, fostering cultural exchange and language development, local environmental restoration efforts, including native species, reintroduction to the slough, and dispelling myths about food benefit accessibility to address food insecurity. By connecting with diverse stakeholders, such as individuals, nonprofit organizations, government entities, and other programs, these students have made significant contributions and toward improving these communities with the aim of creating a better future. Their impact goes beyond academic achievements and is rooted in their passion, integrity, and selflessness in producing human-centered designs that strive to make the world a better place. Today, we gather at each graduating student who has earned the prestigious Innovation Diploma this year, and a few from last year, actually. I kindly request that you rise as I call your name in alphabetical order by team. To allow for an uninterrupted ceremony, I kindly request that attendees hold their applause until all students have been recognized. Maiza Adiba. It's okay, go ahead. It's a big accomplishment, it's fine. Sasha Balkan. Kaylee Edwards. Luke Garvin, or Lucas Garvin. Tobias Kirshner. Krish Couture. Dawson Liu. Natsumi Maeda. Yamato Onozato. Anders Peng. Audrey Zhang. Let's give them all a big, big round of applause. Congratulations on all your hard work. You'll recognize they're wearing these orange stoles as a part of the Innovation Diploma program. Congrats. And then I'd also like to welcome on stage Ms. Nicole Serra and Mr. Henry Loneman to do the honors of what you came here for, to give the diplomas out to our class of 2024.
Please welcome to the stage Karen Atkinson and her advisory group.
Come along with me, and the butterflies and bees. We can wander through the forest and do so as we please. Come along with me to a cliff under a tree, where we can gaze upon the water as an everlasting dream. All of my collections, I'll share them all with you. Maybe by next summer, we won't have changed our tune. We'll still want to be with the butterflies and
This advisory has had quite an interesting journey, to say the least. You started high school online without ever setting foot on our campus. When we started offering in-person D-Lab, almost every single one of you showed up twice a week. There was such a gender disparity in our class enrollment at that time that some of our boys were in all-male advisories. Once those outlived their usefulness, advisories were shifted again. Your advisor was promoted to an administrative position. Around that time, we started to realize the importance of having accessible support during advisory times. I was happy to get to work with you. I already knew most of you from math class, D-Lab, and/or Pokemon Club. Although no one would characterize us as a particularly spirited advisory, I enjoyed starting my day with each and every one of you. I decided that the best thing I could do in this speech would be to tell the audience one thing that is special about each and every one of you. Willem, I enjoy your sports updates and your entrepreneurial spirit. Brandon, I love hearing you argue with your friends in a mixture of Japanese and English. Riley, your artistic talents are unparalleled. Mia, I'm so impressed by your fashion design sensibilities. Jonah, thanks for teaching me all the cool slang, like tea. Ethan, congratulations on achieving Eagle Scout. That's a big deal. Isabella, your passion for filmmaking has not gone unnoticed. Josh, watching you figure out calculus for yourself has been amazing and awe-inspiring. Dawson, most advisors would probably mention your golf talents, but I'm more impressed with your knowledge of 80s music. Isabel, your volleyball skills are a sight to behold. Yamato, I could never begin to imagine how you stuck those yonder pouches together. Shuga, you rocked calculus as a sophomore, and I've been in awe of your math skills ever since. Audrey, your fashion sense is incredible, and I'm so proud of you. Asher, I admire your self-direction and advanced robotics skills. Froilan, thanks for backing me up when I talk about how it is at other schools. Alex, you slay queen. I'm going to miss your dancing. Congratulations to all of you, and best wishes for your future. And now for the main event. Willem Barry. '24 graduation first overall pick. Brandon T. Boswell. Congratulations to class of 2024. Riley Sway. Go Dragons. Mia Renee Frappero Villaseñor. I did it. Huge thanks to my incredible family, teachers, and friends. Time to walk the runway of life. So ready to embrace my next chapter in style. Jonah Patrick Hickson. Go home, wig. Goodbye, wig. Go away. Bye, wig. Ethan Sunping Jung. Congratulations to class of 2024. And in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Isabella Jin Condamaretti. Imagination is more important than knowledge. Dawson Liu. Like Bubba says, you can barbecue it, boil it, broil it, saute it. There's shrimp kebabs, shrimp gumbo, shrimp stew, shrimp cocktails, shrimp balls, shrimp chips, coconut shrimp, lemon shrimp, honey walnut shrimp. That's about it. Isabel Michelle Louis. Still believe in good days. Joshua G. Miller. Oh, wow, he actually made it. Yamato Onozato. I wasted 744 days making mistakes. Adriana Ruiz. I'd rather be playing Roblox. Shuga Shiraki. Shuga is my favorite student. Asher Sien. Congratulations to class of 2024. Froilan Ulloa. God bless. Alex First Wong. I am the queen. Bye, Felicia. I would now like to introduce Mr. Pierce and his advisory.
In many ways, there is the good days. Someday, yeah, it hurts to say, but I want you to stay. Sometimes, when we was young, how man did we have fun? Oh.
Well, I sure hope they're handing out spirit points today because Pierce Advisory, we finally managed to coordinate our outfits. Anyway, I give you 100 points because you all look so good. And also because I never got the sense that you were ever going to try to be anything other than yourselves. And so, yeah, that's something to be proud of. Even when you were just figuring out who you really are. And in fact, you guys are all individually, but also as an advisory, far different than when I first met you. You've changed a lot since I first adopted you from Patrick Sullivan in 10th grade, and then adopted some of you in 11th grade from Shannon Sinclair. And that's, in fact, our advisory has changed greatly. We're leaner now, we're smaller, but that's okay. That's part of figuring out who we really are. That's part of living a life. And so that's why I'm hoping that all of you graduating, and also all of you, don't just go to spend the next couple of years studying some subject at school, at college, or whatever, unless that subject is you. So keep figuring out who you are, what do you really believe in. That's a truly worthwhile inquiry question. So, as much as I would bristle at all of the times I had to redirect you during our open sessions and open debates, I also am very proud of you because you have become you're critical thinkers and not just critical people, and that's important. So you're the exact kind of people who can make the world a better place. And you have already made this world a better place because you made DTech a better place. Even your senior prank made the world a better place for us. That's cool. Yeah. Plus, you made me a better person. I learned about Formula One and book recommendations. I learned about Boba and Brawl Stars and GitHub and quantum computers from you. And I feel grateful to have known you. And so I hope that you take the time to stay in touch with each other, that you all subscribe to Cooper and Ben and Tyler's YouTube channels, and that you connect with each other on LinkedIn and you stay in touch, because you don't know who in the end is gonna be the one that makes a difference in your life, or that means something to you in the end, or that you meant something to, because people are not a means to an end. People are the end in themselves. So yes, be yourselves, but don't live for yourself. Live for something bigger and you'll be happy. So it's been, okay. It's been nice getting to know you, Pierce Advisory, and I hope you spend the next few years enjoying getting to know you too. And you will, if you just keep open-minded, asking the big questions, and occasionally read a book. Okay, enough of that. So let us get you your diplomas. First, Tyler Emmanuel Benavides. You can predict some people's futures, but it's impossible to predict your own. Joaquin Fernando Kaweli. The #1 ranked student in the class of 2024 in all of design tech history with that name. Jisoo Chang. It's better to succeed than to not. I'll take that. Kai Andrew Koshal. Congratulations, class of 2024. Good job. Thank you. Ben Herman. Violence. Violence is the last refuge of the incompetent. Isaac Asimov. Thank you so much. Thank you. Mas Kataoka. It's been wonderful to have you. See you next year, or not. Krish Katur. Be yourself. Everyone else is already taken. Good job. Isaac Latif. Good things take time. That's why I'm always late. Nick Lewis. My only motto in life is don't lose. Hey. Cooper John McCreary. I am speed. Ka-chow. Roman Michael Naravian. Remember, there's no such thing as a small act of kindness. Every act creates a ripple with no logical end. Odin Planting. I wanted everything and nothing at the same time. Gonzalo Ruiz Moye. Life goes on, days get brighter. Good job. Malachi Sahagan. Congratulations, class of 2024. Good job. Akira Tochimoto. Congratulations, class of 2024. Good job. Matthew Andrew Volovic. The best way to predict the future is to create it. Jason A. Yee. Jasmine T. Light ice, no milk, 75% sweet, large, with boba, please. And now, we wanted to welcome to the stage Carissa LaCroix and her advisory.
I had a dream I could buy my way to heaven. When I awoke, I spent that on a necklace. I told God I'll be back in a second. Man, it's so hard not to act reckless. To whom much is given, much is tested. Get arrested, guess until he get the message. I feel the pressure under more scrutiny. And what I do, act more stupidly. Bought more jewelry, more Louis V. My mama couldn't get through to me. The drama, people suing me. I'm on TV talking like it's just you and me. I'm just saying how I feel, man. I ain't one of the Cosbys, I ain't go to Hill, man. I guess the money should have changed them. I guess I should have forgot where I came from.
LaCroix Advisory Class of 2024. When I learned that I was inheriting this advisory group, I hastily looked over the roster, thrilled to see all the familiar names, and mentally noting that I really liked this crew. I excitedly sent out an email to the group with the good news, and I quickly got back an ominous but funny email from Sam saying, "And you thought you had gotten rid of us." It's that same edgy wit that endeared me to this group. The edge you all have is one that is only learned through challenging moments. And in your high school years, you've certainly endured a crucible of change. However, you've emerged from the crucible a little more refined. Together and individually, you've all encountered challenges and faced them with resilience and determination, and you've learned from them. I've had the pleasure of watching you grow and develop into incredible people with a diverse set of skills that will enable your future success. I'm proud of this group's tenacity in the face of failure and struggle. So now, as I look over my advisory all lined up and excited to get this part over with so they can go celebrate with their family and friends, I see a powder keg of potential. However, while I still have a captive audience, may I remind you of the importance of your community. Perhaps it's a lesson in networking, or perhaps it's a lesson in relationship building. But the connections you forge and the relationships that you nurture stay with you. As you leave the DTech community and as you say goodbyes to friends, mentors, and family and start on your post-high school journey, know that a well-built relationship has a long shelf life. The bridges you build will be recrossable should you ever need to. Your community, whatever that looks like, will be supportive and a soft landing place for you. So as you graduate, my final message to you is the same response that I had to Sam's email at the start of the year. So to paraphrase one of the notable poets and philosophers of our time, Nicki Minaj, "You can't get rid of me. I ain't going nowhere." And that's true of the people supporting you here today. So congratulations, graduates. Now I'd like to introduce our graduates, as I call them, across the stage. Sebastian Amato Ackerman. Work hard, play harder, and practice kindness. Congrats to the class of 2024. Andy Brown. The ability to outrage people with your opinion doesn't automatically make you a revolutionary. Your take might just be terrible. Trevor Hunter Carone. couldn't have done it without you, Teddy. Thank you for all the support and the motivation and being an amazing friend. Talon Kai Chen. Everything I'm not made me everything I am. Thank you. Elizabeth Teresa Ching. Going to the cafe was my favorite part of high school. Jackson Alexander Flagg. An investment in knowledge pays the best interest. Arjun Ajay Gadbole. Don't give up on your dreams, keep sleeping. Hannah K. Kalajan. Enjoy every moment before it becomes a memory. Bassam Ibrahim Karache. Thank you, Mom and Dad. You guys are the best parents I could ever ask for. I love you guys so much. I couldn't have done it without you guys. And oh yeah, free Palestine. Asa Natan Kieperberg. Arf, arf, arf. I got $4 for that. Izzy Claire Martin. Right before my eyes, I saw the whole world lose control, the whole world lose control before my eyes. Jack Edward Hutton McMahon. I have this table in my new house. They put this table in without asking. It was some weird nouveau riche marble table, and I hated it, but it was literally so heavy that it took a crane to move it. We would try to set up different things around it, but it never really worked. Chloe Fouts Mikado. I'd like to thank all the teachers who accepted my late work. I wouldn't have made it without you. Jet David Nublanc. Forbear, fond taper, what thou seekest is fire. Thy own destruction's lodged in thy desire. Thy wants are far more safe than their supply. He that begins to live begins to die. Theodore George Nikolov. Congrats, class of 2024. Indiana Ivy Oren. I think I'll go for a walk. May Sophie Peters. Things fall apart, things come together. Everything is happening exactly as it's supposed to. Mac Miller. Frank Jacob Sapsevich. Live your dreams, be yourself, and be happy. Matthias Tali. Matthias couldn't pick a quote, so he told me just to say that the biggest tragedy is wasted potential. Ainsley Madeline Wong. Bye, Ainsley Wong. I would like to now introduce Aruna Murthy and her advisory.
Believe in shooting stars, but she believe in shoes and cars. Wood floors in the new apartment, couture from the store's departments. You more like
First off, I want to begin by saying this is going to be a little emotional for me because I've been with this group of students for 4 years. Please excuse me if I get emotional. First, I want to take a moment to talk to the family members and community of our advisory. Parents, caregivers, grandparents, and family members, thank you for all that you have done. I've had great conversations with so many of you, and thank you for all you've done for our advisory. When I first thought about being a teacher, I recognized that I would see growth in individuals over the course of a year. That's why I became a teacher, to help young people develop and grow. But at DTech, I've been lucky enough to see growth, development, empathy, and leadership of the same individuals over 4 years. I look over and see how the years flew by. You all went from being shy, quiet 9th graders to graduating seniors that are going to go on to do amazing things. Over the years, I saw this group start to find their friends and find their voice. Yes, I saw moments of heartbreak, friendship breaks, occasional tension or agony, especially as the group began to find and define their identities and interests. But there was also the birth of extraordinary friendships, amazing acts of community and spirit and empathy. We accomplished so much in such a small group of students. I see members who started student council and started great clubs. We have winners of STEM competitions and those that did amazing innovation diploma projects. Members that have gone on to be great leaders of our school, and members who have learned to be their authentic selves. I have seen great artwork, creativity, and design amongst our students at the highest levels. But mostly when I look over, I see growth, I see development. All of you have unique journeys, but all of you have extraordinary potential. All of you are young adults that can make this world a better place. It has been an honor to work with this dynamic group of individuals during the course of their formative years of high school. It has been a privilege of a lifetime to work with young people as they have come into their own. Thank you to each and every one of my advisees for supporting me and supporting each other. You all exemplify what it means to be a community, a group that will support each other for years to come. So thank you for that. Yes. Years to come, let's think about that for a moment. Please remember that high school graduation is not an end, but a beginning to what will be a lifetime of growth and education. You have so much ahead of you. Always keep learning. Always stay curious. That's how we develop empathy. That's how we develop community. And because we are design thinkers, remember that the first prototype is not usually the best. I want to take a moment to talk about this and tell a brief anecdote of my life that my advisory has known. It's about second chances. I recall after my divorce, when I was down and out, so many people tried to talk me out of being a teacher later in life due to the lower income, hard work, rigorous schedule that you take on, all while raising 3 children of my own. There were so many naysayers. Go back to corporate and engineering, they said. Go back to big tech and make money. But I had learned that for me, I needed meaning, and through the years, passion that I had had for the big tech jobs had somewhat diminished. It had been the right path for me at that time, but now I wanted a career to leverage my knowledge to help others, to help our youth. I went back to get a master's degree to switch careers and reinvent myself, but it didn't feel like hard work because I was waking up every single day with a sense of purpose. The days go by quickly because I love working with young minds that are going to change the world. I have extreme confidence that you all are going to contribute to positive change and do great things, and I'm so happy to have been part of this ride. And so my advice is to go out and love what you do, take risks and find your passions, do it with authenticity and empathy and a sense of purpose and community. All the things that our advisory exemplified. Do it with all the things that made our advisory special. Advisees, keep expanding on what we started. I can't wait to see your continued growth and development in the years to come. When I look at you all, I think the future looks bright. I am so proud. Keep working hard. My best wishes to you all. All right, and now the moment we're waiting for. I'd like to begin with Marcello Anthony Alioto. You can't always get what you want, but if you try, sometimes you might find you'll get what you need.
Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you. Charlie Elias Barris. Kaylee Ann Bjorner. Congratulations, class of 2024. Annika Marie Brown. I will continue to exist with or without your permission. Jaden, apologies. Ansel Ellis Chang. I came, I saw, I left. Jaden Devon Chen. We may not be picture perfect, but we are worth the picture. Congrats. Jenna Shamina Danish. Mashallah. Amber Rita Davis. Since then, 'tis centuries, and yet feels shorter than the day I first surmised the horses' heads were toward eternity. Congrats. Alexander James Chung Elrod. How can I give up even when the doors say push? Emily Nina Hong. Can I get boba after this? Kylie Nicole Jones. Count your blessings, not your problems. Joshua Jude. A mile of highway will take you just 1 mile. A mile of runway will take you anywhere. Leilani H. Medley. Yippee Yahoo! Beckett Aton Miller. I am because of you. Heidi Sharada Karishma Robertson. I did it, yay! Grayson Kintaro Sloan. Okay, let's do this one last time, yeah? For real this time. Logan Dust Smith. Congratulations, class of 2024, we did it. Mark Lucas Suhu. Still hungry. That's awesome, Mark. Isaiah Havaria Suriben. Your #1 empathy warrior. Adelaide Goman Warner. We up. Audrey Gava Zhang. Finally. And now, welcome to the stage, the advisory of Miss Fanny Shea and Mr. Wayne Brock.
Tell me I should fix my grill cause I got money now. I ain't gonna sit around in front like I ain't thought about it. A perfect smile is more appealing, but it's funny how this crooked, look at how far I done got without it. I keep my twisted grill just to show the kids it's real. We ain't picture perfect, but we worth the picture still. I got smart, I got rich, and I got still. And they all look like my eyebrows, thick as hell. Love yourself, girl, or nobody will. Though you a woman, I don't know how you deal with all the pressure to look impressive and go out in heels. I feel for you, killing yourself to find a man that'll kill for you.
All right. first met some of these students as ninth graders looking through a Zoom screen. Even though I was not their advisor at that time, I know it must have been a challenge for them to start ninth grade through a screen. In 2022, I joined them as co-advisor with Fanny Shea. Luckily, they welcomed me and put up with me and all of my quirks. I feel fortunate that I have had a chance to get to know them and watch them grow and overcome challenge after challenge during their time in high school. Fanny had already had a chance to get to know them a year longer than me, and even though she could not be here today, she asked me to share a message to them. For the past 3 years, being your advisor has been such an incredibly fulfilling experience. I have loved every moment of it, from beating connections every morning to Mahjong Mondays, and from everyday chats to celebrating your big achievements. It's been a real joy meeting you all and witnessing your growth over the years. Thank you for allowing me to be part of your journey as you get ready for your next adventure. Congratulations, class of 2024. Keep in touch. Smiley face. I agree with Fanny's words and would just add that during the time I got to know the students, I was impressed by how much challenge they had to overcome and how much each of them has grown. I'm also impressed by their ability to laugh their way through all the things that they've had to deal with throughout high school. I will miss seeing them every morning, and I'm confident that they are ready to venture out and find their way in the world. Fanny and I wish them all the best. Congratulations, class of 2024. Okay, so let's give them their diplomas. Cooper Baird. It's back day. Kira Balcom. Life is short, smile while you still have teeth. ChatGPT. Cheyenne Balky. Nobody told me we were supposed to have a quote. Blake Antonio Benavides. Tick, tick, hooray. Lola Caldwell. I got to get that diploma. Bree Celentino. Congratulations, class of 2024. Jeremy Tyler Chen. And I wonder if you know what it means to find your dream come true. Leah Jane Chinen. Mom, can you tell the school I'll be tardy? Salem Hua Jian. Fight with love, laugh with rage. Madeline Abby Kruk. All the stars are closer, SZA. Jaden Chen Lee. This was a year in my life. Kendall Lee. I would like to thank Nora Daijing Millward. This was one of the years ever. Devin Daddy High Moore. I could be playing volleyball right now. Nico Vartan Nuravian. Anyone can take pictures. Art, that's special. What can you bring to it that nobody else can? Gabe Elias Pantoja Sanchez. I graduated. You're welcome. Good job, dude. Jack Sweeney. My two greatest assets have been mental stability and being like really smart. Loic Tabellion. Thank you to all my friends and family who helped me get to this point, especially to Sparks Notes, my calculator app, and several online forums. Jenna Kalia Ung. Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. Kaylin Yim. When you find the key to success, someone will change the lock. Okay, now I would like to welcome Ms. Gonzalez and her advisory to the stage.
Oh, hi. Welcome back, kids. Follow your dreams. Yeah. Wanna get a mansion, a jacuzzi, a theater to watch my movies, couple whips and lots of fancy things. The kids, they call it Goonies. I see the future, crystal ball, mirror, mirror hanging on the wall. Who the flash white boy of the
Whew, we made it. Good afternoon, everybody. To the graduates of Design Tech High School class of 2024, I want to begin by extending my congratulations. Many of you were with me in room 105, learning Spanish for a little bit, others for 2 solid years, or just hanging out in a club or in an IWT. But most importantly, we had the opportunity to share some time together to build this sweet, reciprocal feeling of, I know you, I see you, and I know you'll be there for me. The Gonzalez Gang. As we decided to name our advisory, was such a light during those pandemic times. Between glitches and little black screens, we survived. Even though Zoom meetings were not our favorites, we managed to build relationships little by little. We had some meaningful discussions, and we had some fun as well. With you, I could be the DJ I wasn't in my high school years. Sooner than later, sophomore year started with the hope and promise that we will have the opportunity to see each other in person. And we did. all masked up, but we were finally in front of each other. I am never going to forget the excitement to see you all at a school, a place that without you is just meaningless. Junior year was not a breeze. Between college applications and school responsibilities, it was a busy year, but we made it through. Before we knew it, time had gone by and senior year was here. We kept going with the college hustle, and the feeling we were done with DTech was heavy. However, we persevered, and here we are. But today is not just about looking back. It's also about looking forward with hope and curiosity. As you prepare to embark on the next chapter of your lives, remember the lessons you have learned inside and outside the classroom. This speech wouldn't be mine if I didn't include the feedback of my advisees. So I asked them, what do you like or dislike about having an advisory? And some of their answers were, advisory almost feels like a second home to me. Even though we are separated into little groups, I still feel a sort of connection with each other. It was fun, playing White Elephant, Who's the Baby, the In-N-Out lunch, and our memorable trip to Great America. It was great to have a consistent group to build community with, a place you could always go to, a safe place. With this one, my heart just filled up. The first friend I met at DTech was in our advisory. I don't like how I get marked late when advisory is not a real class. What did I like about having an advisory? All of the above. And seeing you grow day after day was priceless. I wouldn't like it in any other way. Celebrating your birthdays and having lunch with you really fill up my teacher's tank, especially on those rough days. Thank you always. Last piece of advice, fight fiercely to remain true to yourself. And to my gang, once in a while, check that little bag that I gave you, the tea bag. As I stand before you today, I am filled with deep sense of pride and gratitude. And now, let's get that mansion, a jacuzzi, and a theater to watch those movies. Congratulations. Okay, let's get those diplomas. Maisa Adiba. Congratulations, class of 2024. Jinu Chang. Don't cry because it happened, and smile because it's over. Jasmine Renee Chen. One 1159 is being released. Derek Vincent de Suacito. Stacy Lee. Elizabeth Reiko Doherty. Born to dilly-dally, forced to lock in. María Ángeles Lucía García Centeno. Yippee! Luke Garvin. You have light and peace inside of you. If you let it out, you can change the world around you. Uncle Iro. Toby Kirchner. Congratulations, class of 2024. Ryan Benjamin Lerner. Life is a dirt track, and I'm just hitting the jumps. Cheers to the bigger and better adventure. Ignacio Guadalupe Loaiza Sandoval. Spent my last $7 on a nice coffee. Elijah Douglas Lopez. Three things are inevitable: Thanos, D-Lab, and Mr. Pierce. Natsumi Maeda. We didn't realize we were making memories. We just knew we were having fun. Winnie the Pooh. Andrew Jacob Marinos. Congratulations, class of 2024. Kai T. Martin. Yeah, I talk to myself because I need a professional opinion. Okay. Perry Nightingale McHale. There is nothing you can do that can be done, nothing you can sing that can be sung. The Beatles. Malik Mamadou Nya. I'm not a goat, but I fit the description, little baby. Kennedy Orange. We lay out our lives in a narrative we understand, like a movie, but are we enjoying it, making it, or are you wondering who's watching my movie? Donald Glover. Anders Dao Zong Peng. I spent 744 days fixing mistakes. Tiffany Michelle Sapsovich. The only time I set the bar low is for limbo. Leah Joy Santos. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. James Baker.
We did it! Woo!
Luca Anthony Tartaglia. They saved the best for the second to the last. Luchi Tateishi. Congratulations, class of 2024. And now, let's welcome to the stage my seniors, Maddie and Iggy.
First of all, that's a long walk, and we just graduated high school. Okay. Put this down. Welcome families, friends, caregivers, mentors, and everyone here today to celebrate our 2024 Design Tech graduates. My name is Ignacio, as you've heard like 3 times now. But I would like to thank you all for supporting your students here today. You all supported them through their journey, and we would not be up here on the stage without you all. I want you to, first and foremost, be proud of them all. They put in so much hard work, time, effort, and care to be up here today. High school is pretty hard.
So welcome to the Design Tech High School class of 2024. We finally made it out. We really aren't a close group of people. The other day, I was sitting in Mr. Pierce's class, and I heard him talking to a student, and they were both laughing because this student didn't know someone in the class. And for such a small group of people, it's really hard to not recognize a face and see someone for the first time. And although we don't really know each other very well, we're all kind of sitting here having that same bittersweet feeling of graduating. But it's been a great 4 years, and I hope you're all very proud of yourselves.
So a couple weeks ago, we had the opportunity and privilege of welcoming new families onto campus. Nervous 8th graders and their families filled the atrium. We're super excited for what's to come, and I feel that same eager restlessness in the room today. We accomplished so much in these short 4 years, and I know we're ready to do so much more. Mari and I have pretty much perfected our hellos, but now it's time to deliver our goodbyes.
Throughout the years, we have all created memories we'll never forget. This weird tech school has given us infinite opportunities along the way, and we have all taken advantage of them in impressive and diverse ways. I remember the excitement in middle school talking about high schools, where we would go, the classes we would take, the electives, the sports, and everything in between. And obviously, none of this happened. To be completely honest, I didn't really imagine myself at DTech. Many of us are here, whether that's because our siblings went here or our parents just out of nowhere made that decision for us, but me personally, my mom made that decision for me, and I'm very grateful for the last 4 years of my life. Our freshman year was the COVID year, and it feels like it almost didn't really exist. The most exciting thing that happened that year was being able to go to D-Lab on campus for like 1 cycle, and the creativity blast where I met Natsumi for the first time. We have lost perception of that year, making these 4 years feel like 3. And it almost feels like we shouldn't be here right now, and we'll be back in advisory in August. Many of us have mentioned sophomore year as our peak year. We were finally on campus, and everyone seemed to find their people very quickly. It was a little awkward at first. There were new groups standing in the atrium, very spaced out, almost scared to get close to each other. In the very beginning of the school year, Isaiah and I got sick in the first month, and we went through an insane panic thinking it was COVID, and it was really just bad Panda Express. We had a bouncy house on our first day, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you will never forget that. We had many leadership events, like the first movie night, where we all sat on the grass, and then Mr. Schneider caught us and told us to go back on campus. There was an insane sub for Ms. Paisley's D-Lab class, a water gun fight many of us will never forget. Around this time of year, many of us were getting our permits and learning how to drive for the next year. Everyone was excited for Wednesday so they could sign up for Elizabeth and Isabel's culinary club, and you were lucky if you even got a spot. The next best thing to that was going to Mr. Fender's IWT, messing around with the millions of things he had in his room.
This is going to be an understatement, but junior year was a wild ride. Walking onto campus that day back carried a pretty heavy energy, but we were all adapting to a changing environment, an invaluable skill that I'm glad we all have. Over the year, we adapted to a new flex schedule and being able to drive to school, which I know for me resulted in many runs to Chick-fil-A or In-N-Out. Unfortunately, we're never going to live up to last senior prank, but I'm sure we did pretty good. I would tell you more about junior year, but unfortunately, I don't remember any of it because my phone was stuck in my yonder pouch. I'm kidding. For me, it was too many San Pellegrino sodas from the vending machine, the Murphy-Gonzalez Spirit Point rivalry, which we won. We went to Great America. And we wrapped it all up at the House of Air trampoline park up in the city. Junior year, I believe, I know it was for me when I first found my footing. I was collaborating with my peers like Mario Peer on a whole bunch of projects like our first ever alumni reunion, and I got to learn so many skills and I don't know, super grateful for that experience. And I look over to my right. I'm a major crybaby. I see my sister looking at me recording and probably crying behind that phone. But these last 289 days were some of the longest days ever. College applications were really rough, and I'm so insanely jealous of you all who started over the summer. The one thing that got me through it all was all of you in this room, our families, our teachers, our admin, mentors, friends. We felt this great sense of unity as we were coming to the end. I'm so very proud of you all. Every day, mostly, we came to school and we worked hard on incredible things, and I know it's only the beginning. I implore you all to be kind humans in this next chapter of your life. Be kind to those around you, ask them how you're doing, how they're doing, and keep building community. Now that we've stepped foot on Oracle Parkway for the last time as high school students, it's important to remember what truly made those memories what they were. It wasn't the fancy glass building or the classes you took, but it was each other, the people sitting next to you, behind you, in front of you. Those memories will live on with us forever, and I'm sure we're bound to create so many more.
As we move on to the next chapter of our lives, we must continue to be curious and keep leaving our mark. We did not go to school, we were the school, and applying that principle to whatever comes next will help us not just be happier, more connected with people, but it will also push us towards better. Never forget about the incredible things you are capable of. We truly are a special group of people destined to do great things. Congratulations to the Design Tech Class High School of 2024. Thank you. I would now like to welcome our Executive Director, Dr. Kent Montgomery. Thank you.
Thank you. I have to admit, I love graduations, but I really love DTech graduations. So, you have been showered with love and wisdom. I think it's time to celebrate. So, who's with me? People up in the balcony? Ready? Is it time? All right. So, I have one last set of instructions. To the family and friends here today, we ask that you please remain seated until the graduates have left the auditorium. You can meet them out front in the lobby. To the class of 2024, you are creative, fun, empathetic, and working to make the world a better place. I couldn't be more excited for you to spread your dragon wings and fly. So on behalf of the Design Tech High School staff and the Design Tech High School Board of Directors, I am honored to confer on each of you the status of high school graduate. I would like the class of 2024 to please rise. That's right, we're rev it up, we're ready to celebrate. As a symbol of you all moving from one chapter of your life to the next, you may now move your tassels to the left. You are now official graduates. Congratulations.